Hey everybody, so I'm back here again with this. So this is an air purifier. And this is not a sponsored video or anything like that, just simply because I'm a nobody and nobody wants to give me free stuff. So this is something that I purchased myself, and I purchased it out of necessity. So I am working from home, and because of that, I noticed that I was getting a lot of dust around my desk. So I wanted to get an air purifier just to help me out, just to collect some of that, icky dust. So I looked on Amazon, I went down that rabbit hole, realized there was literally thousands and thousands of options for air purifiers, and I found this one. So this is the Aroeve air purifier, and there was actually about 3 or 4 companies using the same exact design, but just with a different name. So this is Aroeve. And I'm assuming that the other ones are exactly the same. I mean, they look exactly the same, so they're probably just the same one, just with a different name. This actually doesn't have any Aroeve branding on it. It's just very plain. As you can see here too, it's like shiny. And that's because there was a sticker on it, and I took it off, and it left it shiny for some reason. So, but yes, I did want to show you this simply because I was looking online on YouTube, and I couldn't find any reviews on this. There was some unboxings, but you could tell there were sponsored unboxings. Really didn't give you a whole lot of information as far as, how well does this actually work. So I wanted to kind of show you how much dust it collects, or if it collected any at all. So I'll pop open the filter and I will show you, what's going on. So some of the features on this one. Right now it's on the whisper mode. So it is on, you can feel air, but it's coming out very, it's not a lot of force. So there's 3 options as far as fan speeds. There's this whisper mode, then there's 1, so I'll let you hear, and then there's 2. I like to leave it on 2 just to kind of get the maximum air circulation. There's also a UV light, so you can turn on either. There's a light at the top. This is just a regular LED, and then you can turn on a UV light that kills bacteria. You can have either or on, or you can have both on. Oops, I hit the wrong one. So you can have both on. There's also a timer for 6 hours, 12, and 24. And these are touch buttons. So yeah, so it works. It works well enough. The only thing I do wish is that there was like a remote, a control or something to control it from a little bit farther away. I have it here on my desk, so if I have a meeting or a call, I always have to remember to turn this down because I like having it on the highest setting. But it is pretty loud. I mean, if you're on a call or something, Zoom, WebEx, whatever, you're definitely going to hear that in the background if you don't have your mic muted. So I've had this for 3 weeks now. To be honest, I wasn't expecting a whole lot. It was about $60. I think like 55. There was a coupon. So I wasn't expecting a whole lot from this, but I was actually pretty surprised and kind of grossed out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this thing over, and I'm going to pull out the filter so I can show you all the dust that it's collected. All right, so I've turned it over here, turned it on its head, and all you do to remove the filter is just kind of twist this, and it's pretty, it locks it in place well. So this is the cover. This is the filter. It is an H13 HEPA filter. That's what the manufacturer claims. But here's the filter. As you can see, this is stuff that's been in my room, and this has only been 3 weeks, and it's pretty disgusting. It's actually amazing to think that I'd be breathing all this stuff in if it hadn't been collected. So this thing definitely works. The filter was white. Now it's a nice brownish color with all kinds of goodies on there. Wow. I mean, it's kind of hard to believe it's only been 3 weeks. I mean, it's pretty bad. The filter's supposed to last for 9,000 hours, if I remember correctly. At that point, there's a light or a chime that's supposed to turn on to let you know to change the filter. So actually, let's take a look at the bottom here. I'm going to set this here. Okay, so there's the fan, if you wanted to see the inside. So yeah, definitely collecting dust in there. Oh wow, actually I might want to clean that out too. That's pretty gross. But yeah, it looks like a pretty hefty fan in there. Huh. And the UV lights are in there. There's four of them, two on each side. There is two openings. One is here. Well, one is here. The other's there. So it's bringing in air from front and back. So yeah, it's definitely working. It works as advertised. So if you are like me, who is now finding themselves working from home, uh, or if you just want your air in your home to be cleaner, this is definitely a good option. This is probably only good if for like a bedroom, if or maybe a small living room. If you have a larger living room, you might need two of them. I think it's rated for 215 cubic feet or square feet, whatever they measure it with. I think it's square feet. So 215. So it's supposed to recirculate air 5 times an hour in a room that size. So here it's been working. It definitely has been working. So again, if you're working from home and find that the air quality is not the greatest, or if you just want cleaner air in general in your home, this is definitely a good choice. I've had no issues. I've had it for 3 weeks. I've had it on pretty much day and night on the highest setting. Yeah, it works. I'll keep you guys updated on this one. If anything happens, I don't anticipate any issues with it. But again, yeah, it's worked as advertised, and I definitely will need to clean that filter out probably before the 9,000 hours. I think they said it's like 3 months. So yeah, I definitely need to buy some replacement filters here pretty soon. All right, thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this informative.